Hello everyone, and welcome back to another video by DarkVoid. And today I'm going to talk about all the new Lightspeed bundles that are on the game. And there's the Java one and Bad Batch here, and I'll talk about those two. I had bought those, and so I'm not gonna. They're not in the screen right now, but I'm going to talk about, are these bundles worth it? Which one should you buy? I mean, of course, your roster is always different. Some will be better than others for you, and based on what you're doing. But let me see, which ones do I suggest for everyone to buy? So first, let's look at the C3PO bundle here, the first one on the top of the screen. And here's the thing about this one. It can be helpful if you're going after Galactic Legend Leia. You get your Nisa, you get everything else free from the tokens. You get your Nisa. That can be helpful for that. But besides that Nisa, not much else here. And if you don't have C3PO, yeah, you get your Ewoks. But these guys are required at Relic 3, so it's not like a great bundle. It's because it's mostly only for this Nisa over here, this Princess Nisa. But for no one else is really that good. So if you don't have Princess Nisa or don't have the 7 stars and low gear, and you're going after Galactic Legend Leia, it could be useful. But you can just put the Kyber Lightspeed token on Nisa or something like that. I don't feel like it's a huge importance. For $25, I feel like it's probably not worth it. That's my suggestion about that. Unless you're like, you have all the requirements except for Nisa, and you want to get Nisa as fast as possible, then, this is your way. But not useful in most situations. Let's go into the R2D2 bundle. And, this one's kind of similar, I'd say. It's a little different, though. I mean, because these guys, they're a bit more useful than Ewoks. Like, you get Moff Gideon, you get, Dark Trooper, you get Death Trooper, although I feel like on later game level, you don't really tend to use too many of these. Like Moff Gideon, Death Trooper, Scout Trooper, they fit into your Dark Trooper, Moff Gideon team. You could use your Imperial Troopers occasionally, but like early game, this could be good. Get some good values. You get R2D2, although you can already get R2D2 pretty much from the Lightspeed tokens. So, and you get Scout Trooper, who is required for Leia, but you can also get an Empire Lightspeed token soon. So it's like, yeah, unless you want to save that for someone else, this bundle's just okay. For $25, it means better than C3PO, but just okay. And let's go to this one. So this one's also $25, and you get Aiden Versio, and you get a bunch of other guys, and the Aiden Versio SIP. So Aiden Versio is a good unit. These four, what's this guy again? Colon Stack. None of these guys are great units right here. These four, not super useful. Aiden Versio is I think they're not required for anything I can remember, but it's a good team. For example, I suggest if you're gonna buy one of these, buy them both, because they kind of go together. Like you get the range troopers used on that team. It's kind of like that. So I mean, if you're gonna buy them both. But this one's like, it's not that great either. I feel like this one's better value than this one. So that's my thoughts on those. TIE Intercept, and in the past this would have been a much better one, but we're getting Second Sister for free at 7 stars Relic 0, which this ship is also you can unlock it at 5 stars, so it's not like huge rush. And with Relic Delta, it makes it a lot easier. So not a huge risk. $15, you could, if you're a really early game, you could get it, but it's not that great. I'd personally skip it. Now this one's Sith Triumvirate, whatever. Now this one's actually a good bundle. The hard part about this is you want their Omicrons. So if you have their Omicrons, then this is a really good one. But if you don't have Omicrons ready, then they'll probably just be sitting on your roster, use them occasionally. Early game, this is a really good one, and especially because Darth Vader takes a while to get. Like some of these guys are annoying to get, and like I don't even and sharding, I feel like is the hardest part. It's not supposed to be super hard, but I feel like it takes a while, especially sharding ships. But I'd say this one, if you're early game, this is a good one to get. If you're later game and you don't have these guys farmed, yeah, I think it could be good, but not like because these guys aren't required for anything. Just a good team for Grand Arena, so it's up to your roster, but that's a good one right there. Now Smuggler's Lights bundle. Now this one, the best part about this one is this ship right here. When you get some relic guys here, you don't really use them too often. This ship is required for Jabba the Hutt at 7 stars. And I was just saying, ship farming is slow. And I bought the Jabba bundle because I want to get Jabba the Hutt, and I'm a little worried that, for example, I'll probably, because March you got a few lightsaber tokens for bounty hunters like Fennec Shan. I don't have up, which I'm saving for then. I should probably, before April, I should get every requirement done except for Outrider. So I'm just worried, have a long Outrider taking you across some stars. So if you're kind of in the similar situation as me, you could probably buy this one. I'm not going to buy it because, I don't want to buy too many, but this ship is really hard. If you don't have the ship, this is a good one to get. And then, but then these specklers aren't great. Like Dash Render's required for Starkiller, but then Kira, Randall Chewie, they're not that great. I mean, you could use them in a Bathe and Skull team, but they're just not that great. And Enfys Nest, yeah, it's not that great either. So it's mostly for that ship right there. And next, Geos. So Geos, an early game, Geos are a killer. Like if you go watch my Grand Arena videos, I've been defeated by Geos many times in Carbonite. I mean, still, if I run out of teams to use, like Vader doesn't always work. I mean, there's not too many easy counters to ways to counter Geos. Like I'm not sure if even if Phoenix might work, but it could take some time. And again, they're also, a lot of guilds want you to have your Geos up. Like that's the biggest thing for me. I'm not gonna buy it, but I make Geos like Gear 12. But getting all the Geos up to like relic levels can take some time. So it's, you skip that. They're required for, if your guild's doing like what's that one called, the Genosian territory battle, then your Geos, they probably want you to get your Geos up, and this could save you some time and get you a good team. You throw it on defense, it could get some holds, especially early game. Maybe not late game so much. I mean, this is like a really good early game one. I don't think it's as good late game, but early game it's like, a really good one. Then go to Night Sisters. And this one, you get Night Sisters, but none of these are really, Asajj is required for General Anakin Skywalker, who's required for a variety of Black Legends. Night Sister Spirit uses on the what's that team called? The Great Mothers, which is an awesome team. But then the rest of these, like, the Mother 1000 team, it's good. You can kill Jabba with it. And you get some good inspeed. You'd probably want to have Marin, which is right. So it's like, kind of like, it's a good bundle. I wouldn't say, like, for example, if you bought the, Geos bundle, you'd see immediately greatness out of it. Or this one, you could probably see some good greatness if you get the Omicrons. Or this one, if you get closer to Jabba. Or even this one, you get some good teams. I feel like this one, you'll get a good team, but it's not going to be like, groundbreaking. You can do 1, 2, 3. Like this is 1, 2, 3, 4. You get like pretty much the full team except for Marin. But it's just, it's just not super useful. And the people at higher level probably already have them. So that's them just okay. So now I'm going to I'm going to go to Bad Batch and Jabba. So I'll save Jabba for last. Let's do Bad Batch. So Bad Batch, it's a really good bundle if you're farming Lord Vader. If you're not farming Lord Vader, it's useless. But there was a Lord Vader bundle out before. If you have gas, then that would be, if you bought the Lord Vader bundle, this one's like one that you really want to have, especially because Bad Batch, heavy Kyrotech farm, Shardnum's like a pain, and so it's, you can knock them out because they're not that great of a team. You can knock them out and get straight to unlocking Lord Vader, and maybe a few guys bump up relics. So that's really helpful. I'd say if you got the Lord Vader bundle and have gas, it's definitely a good one to get. If you don't have those, if you're not working on those, then I'd say skip it. And my last one, Jabba bundle, and a Jabba bundle is a really good bundle. I can't show it here on my screen, sadly. But the Jabba bundle is just an awesome bundle in general. It's like, you get lots of bounty hunters and all that. That's why I bought it, to get you closer to Jabba. Now, here's the only if factor is that if you don't have Jedi Knight Luke, you won't be able to get Jabba as fast as you want, and Outrider could slow you down. So it's not like an immediate Jabba farm, and you also need to get Jabba up, and you need to get like Tusken. So I think that gets you to 8 of 16 requirements or something. But look, it's relatively easy to bump it up, and once you get Jedi Knight Luke, it's like very worth it. And if you have Outrider already up, it's like definitely 100% you want to get that. So that's my rankings on these lights bundles. Not rankings, like, my thoughts on these. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Leave a comment down below if you disagree with me, agree with me, and I'll see you in the next video.